As we moved deeper into the ruin, the corridors tightened into narrow stone arteries. Broken Dwemer spiders lay scattered across the path, their metal limbs twisted and gears stripped bare. Fresh oil glistened in the glow of Claudia's torch, too fresh for comfort. I crouched beside one of the fallen constructs, fingertips brushing the torn plating. "Someone's definitely been here," I murmured, the prickle along my spine sharpening. The damage was jagged, hurried, not the clean cuts of a trained blade. Something had torn through these, and recently. My hands drifted to the familiar weight at my hips, the twin daggers strapped against my belt. Their presence steadied me. I wasn't Claudia with her disciplined sword forms. My training was a dance of slashes, movement, timing, and chemistry. A single strike meant little without the right toxin burning along the edge. I slipped a few vials from a pouch and held them toward Claudia. "Coat your blade." She took them without question. As she worked, I uncorked a different vial of my own, a fast-acting paralytic, one of my sharper mixtures, and dabbed it along the twin edges of my daggers. A thin shimmer spread across the metal, the blades taking on a darker sheen. The faint alchemical fumes curled upward, subtle but telling. Claudia watched me with a half smile. "Those daggers of yours always make me nervous." "They make everything nervous," I replied, sheathing them again. The deeper we went, the more the air shifted, colder, denser, humming faintly with buried machinery. Every echo seemed too sharp, every shadow just a bit too deep. My hands hovered near my daggers as we moved, instinct guiding me into the loose, coiled stance Master Teldrin had drilled into me during training. Light on my feet, weight ready to shift. Daggers never gave you the reach of a sword. They demanded speed, precision, in the right moment. And if the right moment didn't come on its own, well, that's what the alchemy was for. Claudia stepped lightly ahead, scanning a long stretch of darkness. "Stay close. Whatever did this to the spiders might still be here." "Oh, I'm counting on it," I said quietly, fingers brushing the hilts of my blades. The ruin seemed to breathe around us, a slow exhale of ancient gears and forgotten secrets. And somewhere ahead, something was moving. The corridor opened into a wider chamber, its corners swallowed by shadow. Claudia raised a hand to halt me. Footsteps, not metallic scrapes, but boots. Claudia's jaw tightened. Imperials. My pulse kicked. They heard of the mystery of Razak. She shook her head. If it's true, it would make a fine weapon. I slid both daggers free, the familiar weight settling into my palms like an old promise. The poisoned edges shimmered faintly in the torchlight. A voice called from the darkness ahead. "Identify yourselves." 3 soldiers stepped into view. Armor scuffed but functional, weapons drawn. Their eyes flicked from Claudia to me, and recognition sparked. "Adventurers aren't permitted in this excavation," the leading soldier barked. "Turn back." Claudia stepped forward, shield raised. "Then explain the dead researcher outside." They hesitated. It was their mistake. I moved first, not charging, circling, quick and low, slipping to the side where shadows pulled. One with daggers never wins by standing still. "Stop!" the leader shouted. but he was too slow. I reached him just as he swung his sword. I ducked beneath the arc, the blade passing over my shoulder, and slashed upward across the gap in his armor. The paralytic on my dagger hissed as it bit into his skin. He choked, stumbling back. Claudia met the second soldier head-on, her shield smashing into his chest with enough force to rattle the metal. Her sword followed, cutting a sharp line across his vambrace. My poison would take longer through armor, but it would work. The third soldier lunged at me, spear thrust aimed at my ribs. I pivoted hard, letting it skim past me, then grabbed a vial from my belt with my free hand. I smashed it against the spear shaft as he yanked it back. A burst of shimmering dust blooming across the weapon. He coughed violently, his eyes watering. "Don't breathe too deep," I warned. He did, of course. His legs buckled. I darted forward and kicked him behind the knee, dropping him fully. A quick strike with my hilt finished the job. Across the room, Claudia fought like a storm given form. Her sword sang through the air as she parried, twisted, and drove her shield into her opponent's jaw. The soldier staggered, and I was already moving. I slid behind him, blades flashing. A double slash, fast, clean. The paralytic spread through his system. His body went rigid before he collapsed. The leader, still conscious but wobbling on his numb legs, raised his dagger in trembling defiance. You shouldn't be here." "Neither should you," I murmured, stepping in. I struck the pommel of my dagger against his temple. He sagged, unconscious. Silence washed through the chamber again. Claudia let out a long breath. "Well," she muttered, planting her sword point down. "That confirms it. The Imperials are here for Razak's secrets." "And they're deeper in," I said, wiping my blades clean. "These three were just the scouts." We exchanged a grim look. If the Imperials were clearing the path ahead, then the Dwemer machines we'd been warned about, the ones rumored to still function, they might already be awake. Claudia stepped beside me and touched my shoulder. "Ready?" Fear, curiosity, and alchemical fire tightened in my chest. "Always." We moved deeper into Razak's wheel, toward the soldiers, the secrets they chased, and the ancient metal guardians waiting below.